This is a Fox News alert. A draft report by Republican members of the House Intelligence Committee says that there is, quote, no evidence of collusion, coordination, or conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Russians. That's the Republic. Congressman Mike Conaway is a Republican representing Texas. He led the investigation by House Republicans into Russian meddling, and he joins us in the studio tonight. Congressman, thanks for coming on.
Tucker, good to be with you.
So is the report as definitive as we just suggested on the question of collusion?
Collusion. It is, Tucker. We've interviewed 73 witnesses. We looked at 300,000+ documents to try to find what there might be. We've seen some perhaps meetings that were inappropriate or ill-advised to have taken. We've seen some chance coincidences where people bump into each other at various places, but no evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians or the Clinton campaign and the Russians.
Now, are you satisfied that you saw enough intelligence gathered by our intel agencies to make that judgment?
Well, we made the judgment based on our own investigation of witnesses. We've interviewed, like I said, 73 witnesses looking for that thread that would lead us to a collusion, conspiracy, or coordination. We asked every witness that, and we've come to we found no evidence that anything like that was going on.
So Adam Schiff today, who would be the ranking Democrat on the committee, released a statement calling this report, and I'm quoting, a tragic milestone.
He hadn't read it yet. So
right. Well, he says it short circuits an investigation that he implies is just getting going.
Well, 14 months is not just getting going. Like I said, we've done the work we believe is necessary to answer the 4 questions. We had a pretty narrow scope. It did not include collusion, did not include a lot of things that perhaps the Dems would like to chase down. It had 4 questions. We had 4 questions to answer, and we think we've done the relevant investigation to answer those questions.
Huh. So you must have learned a lot about the story more broadly. It sounds like you did after all of that time. You say that the intel agencies released their famous report, the 17 so-called intelligence agencies, saying that the Putin government favored Trump. And you're saying that's not correct?
Well, first off, it's 3 agencies. The 17 agencies.
I'm aware. That's why I said so-called. But that is the talk.
Because I had to actually
including the Coast Guard and all the rest.
Yeah,
but it was 3. I'm aware.
John Podesta one time because he was trying to pitch that 17 agencies.
I hear it every night.
I'm pretty confident the NRO had no.
Yeah, I got that.
So the 3 that did, 98% of what they did on that ICA we agree with. We had 2 trained analysts and 2 trained professionals go through that with a fine-tooth comb, all of the underlying documents, some thousands of pages of documents to go through. And the piece about Trump. But the Putin purported preference for Trump, we think, is not supported by the evidence that was available throughout the entire process.
Why would they say that?
We'll have to ask them, but we believe that we disagree with them. That thing started early December and was finished in January, coinciding with an attack on the Trump presidency throughout that time frame by other issues, things going on.
Yes.
And this seemed to underpin that narrative that somehow Putin had more effect on the election than he should have.